Hello and welcome back to more political chatter. And today for our 2024 election prediction, we have the oatmeal cream pie by what's the brand, Little Debbie's or something, versus President Biden. Now this will be a hotly contested race because the oatmeal cream pie has not had any political experience, which will turn away some voters, but Joe Biden is extremely unpopular right now. So both of these candidates will be pretty weak. I think Biden would be able to hang on to states like California, Oregon, Washington, Hawaii, safe Democratic states, D.C., Maryland, Delaware, New Jersey, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont. We will get to New Hampshire, Maine's first, Maine at large, in New York. I won't do margins. I'm just gonna do all solid, whatever. So these would be the safe states for Biden, no doubt here. But I really do think the oatmeal cream pie, they're going to have this big Midwestern appeal where they're most popular, and they're also popular in this kind of, somewhat the industrial Midwest over here, but that Northeast too, they'll be pretty popular in. But really, the solid Democratic Northeast, the oatmeal cream pie, even though they're regularly eaten here, it really won't till safe Democratic states. Maybe districts like Maine 2nd or a state like New Hampshire they have a shot in, but really they're not flipping these safe Democratic states. Biden would also win Illinois, of course. Of course, like I said, Midwest will be the oatmeal cream pie strong suit, so they're really going to carry Utah, Idaho, Wyoming, Montana, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, and I will get to districts, Kansas and Oklahoma. Districts, I think that the oatmeal cream pie would win every district. They're going to have an appeal here, especially in Omaha, Midwestern cities. They're going to do very well in, because Omaha, there's more people who are going to eat more oatmeal cream pies, and plus they're very popular in the Sweden. So I do think the oatmeal cream pie would win here. Now, they're not very popular in the South, but really, the South won't change. It's solid Republican, and they're going to vote for the oatmeal cream pie. Kentucky and Tennessee, the oatmeal cream pie will win, along with Mississippi, Alabama, South Carolina, I see them winning, West Virginia, and then Midwest and industrial Midwest here, really all Trump states in 2020, Iowa, Indiana, and Ohio, they're going to stay in the oatmeal cream pie column. Along with Texas, I don't see this flipping, along with Alaska. Now, moving on, Maine 2nd, they would win. Moving on to let's go to the West, Nevada, 4 states. They will have an appeal in this region, Colorado and New Mexico, but really, Biden won New Mexico by 10 points in 2020, Colorado by 13. They're not going to be popular enough here to flip these states. New Mexico and Colorado are going to stay in the Democratic column. However, Arizona, I think this is a very much a swing state, and I think that with their popularity here, that the oatmeal cream pie would win in Arizona. And I think they would win in Nevada. This is another state. If they would be able to carry, Reno and Las Vegas. Boom, you win those two, you win the state. I think the cream pie will have enough of an appeal here. Nevada is enough of a swing state to go to the oatmeal cream pie. Now moving down to the South, Florida is a state that will not vote for Joe Biden. We saw that in 2020. It's becoming more Republican. It's very much a Trumpian state, and the oatmeal cream pie will be that Trumpian candidate. I think the oatmeal cream pie would win the state of Florida. I think they would turn Georgia and North Carolina, solely because of Joe Biden's unpopularity. The South is where Joe Biden is doing awful. He is doing extremely bad in these southern states, and really I don't see it as a possibility of Biden winning the South. I think the oatmeal cream pie really would carry the South. And then there's Virginia. Now, the oatmeal cream pie, remember, Glenn Youngkin won the governorship here by distancing himself away from Trump. The oatmeal cream pie is not that. He worked with the Trump administration. He worked to get conservative bills passed. So really, I see Biden hanging on to the state of Virginia, but I do think it would be pretty narrow. Now, in Minnesota, I think the oatmeal cream pie would win here, and this might surprise you, and that wins him the presidency. This is the Midwest and cities. Those two things ultimately gives the oatmeal cream pie victory. This is a strong suit for the oatmeal cream pie. Wisconsin, the oatmeal cream pie would win, another Midwestern state where they will have appeal. However, the big city support, the African American support in Michigan, I think it would be too hard to handle, because of how affiliated the oatmeal cream pie is with Donald Trump, right? So I really do think Michigan voters would turn away from the oatmeal cream pie. But in suburbs, I think suburbs would turn out generally okay for the oatmeal cream pie. And again, this northeast, this like northeastern slash industrial Midwest kind of state. So, I think the oatmeal cream pie could do pretty well. But New Hampshire, the Democratic senatorial candidates are doing pretty well here. This shows that they're kind of distancing themselves away from the Republicans more and more here, even with Biden's unpopularity. So I do think New Hampshire would stay in the Democratic column. So the oatmeal cream pie wins with 306 electoral votes to Joe Biden's 232. The same amount, or the same, actually the same amount of electoral votes for the Republican and Democrat in 2016, and the same but flipped parties in 2020. So that's pretty interesting. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all for the next video.